The following is a presentation of New England Championship Wrestling, and all matches are sanctioned by United Wrestling Network.
Coming up, with NECW's 17th anniversary event, Bash 17, taking place this Saturday night, we'll recap the most important developments of the summer leading up to this big event. We'll have highlights of the June 3rd tournament to crown a new NECW Television Champion, the NECW Heavyweight Championship controversy, and the shocking results of the 2017 NECW Tag Team Classic. It's a Bash 17 preview, and it's coming up next on this edition of New England Championship Wrestling. July 15, 2017, NECW holds a four-man tournament to crown a new NECW Television Champion. But Bo Douglas is not one of the four men competing.
I was told that NECW is going to hold a television title tournament here tonight.
We're trying to do right now.
Yes, you're trying to. But do you forget that I never lost the television title? That's right. I never lost it. They forced me to give it back. They forced me because I was injured to give it back to them.
The most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday, accompanied by Big Jim Anderson, take offense to Bo Douglas being in the ring, interfering with his first round matchup. But before he and Big Jim Anderson can run him off, his opponent, sensational Scott Levesque, hits the ring, and the proverbial you-know-what hits the proverbial fan. That chair shot had no effect on Big Jim Anderson. Levesque has Holliday down, but Big Jim is going to work. Big Jim drills Levesque into the canvas, and now Holliday takes over. Holliday firing away on Levesque. Levesque has him down. Levesque incensed at Richard Holliday. Levesque crashes into Holliday. Holliday sends Levesque down to the canvas. Holliday going after Levesque, hammer and tongue, and Holliday just decks referee Jack Hill. Referee Jack Hill isn't going to stand for much of that. Levesque now has Holliday down, and oh man, Jack Hill just called it. That's going to do it for this matchup. I think both men have been disqualified. Levesque and Holliday continue to go after each other. Levesque heads for the tall timber, grabs the chair as Big Jim comes back into the ring.
It's not over, Levesque.
It's not over indeed. With both Holliday and Levesque eliminated from the tournament, later that night, the Funny Man Devin Blaze and the Heat Kris Pyro battled it out for the championship. Pyro drilled Devin Blaze, who heads to the outside. The Funny Man isn't laughing now. Pyro setting himself off the second rope, drills Blaze with a drop kick right in the face. Blaze on all fours on the outside. Pyro now kicks him again. The Heat, Kris Pyro, has been television champion before. Blaze known for the longest time as a tag team wrestler, one half of the Minutemen. Trying his hand at singles competition, already holds a victory over the Heat Kris Pyro. Pyro setting him up here, charges in, and Blaze nails him. Blaze sending Pyro back into the ring. but Pyro dives back out.
Let's go! Come on!
We knew there'd be a lot of high-octane action in this matchup, and it is not disappointed. Pyro breaks the count, goes back out after Blaze. Knees him right in the face.
Come on, guys, take it.
Referee telling both men to get back in the ring. Blaze taking a ringside seat and getting a face full of fist for his trouble. Oh man, Pyro is just laying him in. Blaze rolls back in, Pyro in after him. Blaze connects with a double thrust. Blaze charges in, Pyro tries to get the leg up. Blaze is a house of fire here. Count of 2. Blaze proving himself to be a potent singles competitor, but Pyro kicks to the face, and Blaze with a kick to the thigh stops the momentum of the Heat. Kris Pyro. NECW Television Championship on the line in this matchup. The title was declared vacant after former champion Pure Talent Chris Escobar was awarded the heavyweight championship due to an injury to NECW heavyweight champion Toto Loco. That has brought us to this matchup. Fans chanting, "Let's go Heat!" Blaze suplex Pyro into the corner, may have jammed the leg or the ankle of the former NECW Television Champion. Blaze with a quick 2 count.
Let's go, Pyro!
Fans New England Championship Wrestling celebrating its 17th anniversary this Saturday night, September 9th at the AmeriCal Civic Center in Wakefield, Massachusetts. Tickets are on sale. You do not want to miss it. We'll have a full rundown of what's going to take place right after this segment. Blaze having Pyro set up in the proverbial tree of woe. Oh man. Drop kick right to the midsection of the Heat. Kris Pyro. Pyro favoring his left leg. Blaze setting him up. Has him across the back. Pyro gets down to his feet off the ropes. Oh man! What a maneuver, the Heat. Kris Pyro drilling Devin Blaze head first into the canvas, reversing what could have been a game changer on the part of the Funny Man Devin Blaze. Both men trying to get to their feet. Pyro is back up now. Pyro's trying to get his legs under him. And Blaze tags him. Pyro tags him back. These two men are slugging it out here. Pyro still favoring that leg. Question is, can Pyro keep a vertical base while these two attempt to slug it out with each other? Blaze getting some momentum. Pyro firing away. And Blaze cuts the legs out from under Kris Pyro. German suplex into a bridge. 2 count only. Man, running kick. Right to the jaw of the Heat. Kris Pyro. Here's a cover. This could do it, but no. 2.5 right there. What a matchup here between Blaze and Pyro. Two men very evenly matched in terms of size, in terms of experience. Blaze is in great condition, has upped his game since exiting the tag team division. Pyro now misses the kick, but nails it on the rebound. Enzugiri staggering the Funny Man Devin Blaze. Pyro has him up. Michinoku driver drills him. Here's a cover. Only 2. That was close. Pyro a whisker away from regaining the NECW Television Championship. Pyro off that second rope. Blaze catches him. Blaze trying to lock him up in a Texas cloverleaf. Rolls him over. This could do it right here. Pyro trying to get to the ropes. Can he make it? Blaze drags him back to the center of the ring. Blaze trying to clamp on the pressure. Pyro trying to crawl over to the ropes with all he's worth. Pyro's got that body up. Pyro finally gets to the ropes. Blaze is forced to break it, but the damage might have been done. Blaze tries again, but Pyro rolls him up. 2 count only. Quick thinking by the Heat Kris Pyro, who has Blaze up. Once again, drills him into the canvas. Pyro slapping that leg. Pyro trying to go upstairs on the bad wheel. This might not be a good idea. Pyro tries to steady himself. Drops down. Wraps him up. And gets the 3. The Heat Kris Pyro regaining the NECW Television Championship 8 years after becoming champion for the first time. But fancy issues between the Heat Kris Pyro and the Funny Man Devin Blaze were just getting started. When we come back, we'll show you how the Heat Kris Pyro lost the championship just as quickly as he'd won it. Fans, there's much more New England Championship Wrestling on the way on this Bash 17 preview when we continue after this. New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 17th anniversary with Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th at the AmeriCal Civic Center, 467 Main Street, Wakefield, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a last man standing match for the undisputed NECW Heavyweight Championship as Pure Talent Chris Escobar battles Toto Loco. No disqualification, no countouts, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer the count of 10. New NECW Television Champion, the Funny Man Devin Blaze, battles former champion, the Heat Kris Pyro, in what's being called a last laugh match. NECW Tag Team Champions, the Cool People, defend their titles against Adrenaline Rush in a return grudge match. The Most Marketable Man in Wrestling, Richard Holliday, faces former 3-time champion, Slick Wagner Brown. Plus, Almighty Anthony Stone squares off against former champion Brad Hollister. Sensational Scott Levesque battles Big Jim Anderson in a grudge match. Adira, Asana, Amanda Fox, and Tequila Rose square off in a fatal 4-way elimination match. Plus, the NECW Legend Award will be presented to Pat the Brat Piper and more. Get your tickets now, online at NECW.tv or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss NECW 17th Anniversary Spectacular, Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th in Wakefield. August 12, 2017, new NECW Television Champion, The Heat, Kris Pyro, regaining that title, puts it on the line in a fatal four-way elimination match against opponents. Arch rival, the Funny Man Devin Blaze. The self-proclaimed most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday. Brimming with confidence, Holliday forced his way into this matchup, and the last competitor, the returning almighty Anthony Stone. Let's take you back to a recap of the action. Here you see Richard Holliday has Stone up into a backbreaker. Goes for the cover. 2 count only. And here comes sensational Scott Levesque. Levesque and Holliday having a bitter rivalry, and Levesque plants Holliday with a DDT, puts Stone over Holliday, and Holliday is eliminated. No disqualifications in this matchup. Anything goes. And now, you see Stone with the Heat, Kris Pyro, the champion, in a compromised position. But Blaze super kicks Stone, and Pyro gets the 3 count. Anthony Stone eliminated. Now it's Blaze and Pyro. Pyro had Blaze up top. Pyro goes for it again.
Get him, Pyro! Get up!
Blaze and Pyro on that top turnbuckle. Blaze tosses Pyro down to the canvas, drops down, locks the arms, drills him head first into the canvas. Blaze rolls over, makes the cover. Pyro's out of it. And just like that, the NECW Television Championship changes hands. Funny Man Devin Blaze is the new NECW Television Champion. RJ Tooth is standing by with post-match comments.
I am standing by with the new NECW Television Champion, Devin Blaze. And Devin, on top of winning that title, you also got your revenge tonight on Kris Pyro.
Do you see what I have, RJ?
Yes?
Do you see what I have here? That's the NECW Television title. Do you see what I have here, RJ? This is a face made especially for TV. You see, tonight, as funny as it is, was the best thing that ever happened to NECW ever. And tonight, when I hit him with that punchline driver, when I hit Kris Pyro, and I could have sworn I heard his neck snap a little bit, when I hit him with that was the best moment of the entirety of this clown's adult career. Sorry, Pyro, but that's your neck. Anthony Stone, he never had a shot. He debuted. He didn't know what to expect from the Funny Man. And when it comes to the most marketable man, I guess he just didn't market himself right tonight, did he? Joke's on him. I'm the champ. Deal with it.
This coming Saturday night at the AmeriCal Civic Center, Bash 17, your new NECW Television Champion, the Funny Man Devin Blaze, takes on the Heat, Kris Pyro, one more time in something called a last laugh match. Fans, there is much more New England Championship Wrestling just ahead when we continue after this. New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 17th anniversary with Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th at the AmeriCal Civic Center, 467 Main Street, Wakefield, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a last man standing match for the undisputed NECW Heavyweight Championship as pure talent Chris Escobar battles Toto Loco. No disqualification, no countouts, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer the count of 10. New NECW Television Champion, the Funny Man Devin Blaze, battles former champion, the Heat Kris Pyro, in what's being called a last laugh match. NECW Tag Team Champions, the Cool People, defend their titles against Adrenaline Rush in a return grudge match. The most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday, faces former three-time champion, Slick Wagner Brown. Plus, almighty Anthony Stone squares off against former champion Brad Hollister. Sensational Scott Levesque battles Big Jim Anderson in a grudge match. Adira, Asana, Amanda Fox, and Tequila Rose square off in a fatal four-way elimination match. Plus, the NECW Legend Award will be presented to Pat the Brat Piper and more. Get your tickets now online at necw.tv or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss NECW's 17th Anniversary Spectacular, Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th in Wakefield.
Yo, monkeys, it's me, DDP, the king of Bada Bing, the master of the diamond cutter, the three-time world champion, and you, monkey, well, you're watching New England Championship Wrestling. And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Bang! And don't forget to do your DDP yoga or else.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here backstage at the Tag Team Classic, and my guest at this time, the most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday. Richard, for the second time in as many events, Scott Levesque has cost you your chance at the television title. How do you plan on removing this thorn from your side?
Yeah. Scott Levesque this, and Scott Levesque that. All Scott Levesque does is stick his nose where it doesn't belong. Tonight, everybody saw it. I was going to become the NECW Television Champion and rightfully represent this company and get all the demographics that need to come and see the NECW, come and see somebody they can resonate with. But no, Scott Levesque, he doesn't understand business, not the way I do. See, I have a degree in marketing. Scott Levesque has a degree in being annoying. You understand me? So Scott Levesque, you want to continue this? You can't just leave it in the dust. The next time I come back to NECW, I got your name, Scott, and I know where to find you.
We take you back to August 12, 2017, the semifinals of the 2017 NECW Tag Team Classic. And there you see the NECW Tag Team Champions, the heavy hitters, on their way to the ring for a semifinal match. But coming up from behind, Adrenaline Rush. Adrenaline Rush attacking, the #1 contenders attacking the champions from behind. There you see Keith Youngblood with that walking stick, that weapon. Big Frank tries to take it away, but here comes Evans. And in the fall, Frank Champion injures his knee. Champion may have popped something in that knee. Adrenaline going to work, and a little later in the match, you see Big Frank trying to attack, but he can barely stand up on that leg. Adrenaline Rush with a double team move right there. Here comes Shady Shay, tossing Evans out of the ring. Shady Shay now with Youngblood, rolls him up for a cover, has the tights. Referee Jack Hill is down. Referee Jack Hill doesn't see it. Evans waffles Shady Shay with a chair. Youngblood rolls him over. Here's a cover. And a 3 count right there. And then taking out the heavy hitters, Adrenaline Rush become the new NECW Tag Team Champions.
And the new NECW Tag Team Champions,
Adrenaline Rush savoring the moment, winning the NECW Tag Team Championship. They will go into the finals of the NECW Tag Team Classic as the champions. But later that night, the other finalists, the Cool People, getting set to take on the champions in the finals of the tournament. Here you see Daniel Evans stomping away on DJ AC.
Let's go.
Evans and Youngblood on their feet. Here comes Sammy DeLeon. Sammy DeLeon now ducks out of the way. Sammy DeLeon ducks again, but this time referee Jack Hill gets drilled by Adrenaline Rush. Sammy sends Evans to the outside. Now DJ AC with Keith Youngblood. Sammy DeLeon with a black hole slam on Youngblood. Here's the cover, but there's no referee to count. The Cool People would have been champions right here if not for Adrenaline Rush having knocked out referee Jack Hill. Evans sends DeLeon to the outside. Evans now with DJ AC, has him up. Youngblood, backstabber on DJ AC, covering once again. Referee Jack Hill is not responding. Youngblood slithers to the outside. Youngblood with that walking stick, that weapon. Youngblood setting up DJ AC. Here comes out. Wait a minute. Here come the heavy hitters. Here comes Shady Shay. Frank Champion taking the legs out from under Daniel Evans. Shady Shay has that walking stick. Shady Shay attacking Youngblood. Shady Shay attacking Evans. Shady Shay to the outside, grabs that walking stick. Here comes DJ AC. DJ AC, fall away slam, drills Youngblood into the canvas. Sammy DeLeon with a big senton splash. DJ AC's the legal man. Once again, referee Jack Hill not able to make the cover. But here comes referee Barbara Mahoney. There's one, there's two, and they've got it. Cool People become the new NECW Tag Team Champions, winning the 2017 NECW Tag Team Classic. A phenomenal finish to a phenomenal night of tag team action. These fans standing, cheering. Cool People being saluted by the heavy hitters. We're going to send it now to RJ Tooth, who has post-match comments from the new champions.
Well, the dust has settled here at the 2017 Tag Team Classic, and your winners and the new NECW Tag Team Champions, the Cool People.
Hold up. It's a new era here at NECW. So please put these on. There we go. He's cool now. It's taking over now. Come here. It's taking over right now. Just so everybody knows, we said what we were going to do. We did what we said we were going to do. And now it's time to turn up. It's Liddy City here in Wakefield now.
Just like I said, next time you see the Cool People, we're going to be the NECW Tag Team Champions. And like I said before, I'm a little thirsty.
I saw you thirsty.
Bring out the women.
Hang on. What you trying to bring out, though?
A couple beers.
Lit.
Tequila.
Lit.
Henny.
Lit.
Vodka.
Lit.
Everything. Bring the girl. We getting lit. Time to celebrate.
Because now, this is Liddy City, your new Tag Team Champions, the Cool People. Let's go turn up.
Once again, a phenomenal victory for the Cool People, being congratulated by fans at the end of the match. Look at that right there. The Cool People 2017 NECW Tag Team Classic winners. RJ Tooth has Adrenaline Rush standing by for their comments.
Well, it's been quite the incredible night here at the NECW Tag Team Classic. We saw 2 titles.
Shut up! Shut your mouth! Talk! Say something! Say something!
Get him out of here. You see, cool people, we pinned you in the center of the ring, and just like everyone else in NECW, the referees are incompetent too. So he wasn't there, and because of that, we lost what is ours. And on September 9th, when NECW returns to Wakefield, we are invoking our rematch clause. And cool people, I will be damned if we don't leave with our destiny, if we don't leave with our birthright. So I swear on all that is holy, you pray to any god you believe in, because you're gonna need all the help you can get.
You see, cool people, we don't get lit. We don't party. We don't do any of that crap. We're here to kick people in the mouth. We're here to knock your teeth out and take those championships. Everywhere we go, we get robbed. We got robbed tonight. The heavy hitters got in the way. You can't beat us on your own, and we had you beat. You have never walked in our path. You are not enlightened by the darkness like we are, and I swear to God it's going to take a lot more than a cane to my head to keep me down. So we don't care where it is, when it is, but we're coming for those titles, and they will be ours again. Bank on it and feel the rush. Yeah.
The official printing company of New England Championship Wrestling is Color Copy Center Boston. We copy, we print, we bind, we laminate. And we offer free delivery in Metro Boston. See us at 31 St. James Avenue in the Park Square building. Call us at 617-391-0030 or visit us online at colorcopycenterboston.com. They make NECW look good, they'll make you look good too. Welcome back to New England Championship Wrestling, and fans, this Saturday night, a huge main event tops NECW's 17th Anniversary Spectacular Bash 17 as Pure Talent Chris Escobar and Toto Loco, 2 men who have feuded for more than a year, face off in a last man standing match. No countouts, no disqualifications, no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer a 10 count. This Saturday night, 2 of NECW's finest bring their feud to a definitive end. This bout and so much more is on the card. If you don't have tickets, get them now. Online at NECW TV, by phone, or at the door. But don't miss Bash 17 this Saturday night, September 9th in Wakefield. New England Championship Wrestling celebrates its 17th anniversary with Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th at the AmeriCal Civic Center, 467 Main Street, Wakefield, Mass, with a 7 p.m. bell time. The main event is a last man standing match for the undisputed NECW Heavyweight Championship as Pure Talent Chris Escobar battles Toto Loco. No disqualification, no countouts, and no pinfalls. The match continues until one man is unable to answer the count of 10. New NECW Television Champion, the Funny Man Devin Blaze, battles former champion, the Heat Kris Pyro, in what's being called a last laugh match. NECW Tag Team Champions, the Cool People, defend their titles against Adrenaline Rush in a return grudge match. The most marketable man in wrestling, Richard Holliday, faces former 3-time champion, Slick Wagner Brown. Plus, Almighty Anthony Stone squares off against former champion Brad Hollister. Sensational Scott Levesque battles Big Jim Anderson in a grudge match. Adira, Asana, Amanda Fox, and Tequila Rose square off in a fatal 4-way elimination match. Plus, the NECW Legend Award will be presented to Pat the Brat Piper and more. Get your tickets now, online at NECW.tv or call 1-800-838-3006. That's 1-800-838-3006. Don't miss NECW's 17th Anniversary Spectacular, Bash 17, Saturday night, September 9th in Wakefield.